It's me, Ange, your local yoga instructor. I'm here today to lead you through a yoga practice via video. We're going to try this out. It's just me and my iPhone, so we'll see how it goes. Let's get started in child's pose. Bring your knees wide to the sides of your mat. Take your arms over your head and then bring them toward the ground. Spread your fingertips wide. Lay your forehead on the ground and start to rock your forehead side to side. Press your seat closer to your heels and start to just identify your breath. Listen to inhales and exhales. Start to breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Let go of the day. Let go of everything. Start to breathe inhales and exhales through your nose. This is called our Ujjayi breath. It starts to create warmth within our bodies. Inhale and exhale. This breath should have an oceanic quality to it, so it sounds like waves crashing toward the shore. On your next inhale, press through your left palm and rise your right hand toward the sky. Start to twist your wrist to the back of the room and then toward the front of the room. Stretch through your right side and then thread your right hand through the needle, as we say, through your left, and then take your gaze toward your right thumb. You should feel a nice stretch through both of your shoulders as well as your tricep on your left side. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, stretch your arm high, and exhale, child's pose. Take one deep inhale through your nose, and exhale through your nose. Lift your left arm high and start to circle your wrist toward the back of the room, and then toward the front. Stretch through the left side of your body, and then exhale, thread the needle through the right side, taking a gaze toward your left thumb. Sit deeper in your hips if you can. Inhale, lift your left arm high, and exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Stack your hips over your knees and your shoulders over your wrists. Create a nice straight spine. Extend through your tailbone and the crown of your head. Now inhale, release your belly and take your gaze toward the ceiling for cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Stretch and puff through your shoulder blades. Take your gaze toward your belly button and arch through the spine, just like you're a Halloween cat. Inhale, cow pose. Take your gaze up. Feel the stretch through your lower back. Exhale, cat pose. Puff up through your shoulders. Take a few more on your own. On your next inhale, come back to your tabletop. Take a one deep inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. So press your heels toward the mat, bringing your soles of your feet toward the mat. Keep a bend in your knees if your feet can't touch the mat. Press your chest toward your thighs. Bring your fingertips as wide as they can go. Hand kick them onto the floor. Create Pike's Peak with your body. And start pedaling it out here. So bend one leg and then bend the other. Stretch through the back line of your legs, your hamstrings. Every dog likes to go for a walk. So take your dog for a walk. Continue to find your breath. Inhale, gaze toward the top of your mat. And then exhale, tiptoe your feet until they meet your wrists. Keep your feet hip-width distance apart and bring a deep bend into your knees. Grab onto your elbows and release your head long. Let gravity pull your head closer to the mat. Let your chest sit on your thighs. Release your palms to the mat and toe heel your feet together so they touch, leaving a gap at your ankles. Roll up to standing with your head the last thing to rise. Go slower than you think you want to, or that you can. And bring your hands to your sides or to heart center. And bring a soft gaze to your eyes or close them completely. Press, if your hands are at heart center, press through your palms to engage. Suck your belly button to your spine and fire up through your quadriceps for balance. As a collective group, we are focusing on gratitude today and what that looks like to you. But you can also set your own intention, and that could be setting positivity into the world or to someone who needs it, or focusing on your breath. I like to say a mantra, which is, I seek balance, but I'm not perfect. That might be yours. You could use it. Inhale and exhale to solidify your intention. Start to blink open your eyes and release your hands to your sides. Stand at attention. So this practice is for you. So listen to your body, be grateful what it can do, and continue to push yourself. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your biceps by your ears. Continue to engage through your quadriceps or your thighs. Suck your belly button to your spine. Release your shoulder blades back and down and take your fingertips toward the back of the room. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands through heart center and hinge at your hips. Bring your hands toward the ground and then pedal it out again here. So bend one leg, straight in, bend the other leg, straight in. Inhale, halfway lift. Take your hands to your shins or your thighs. Bring your shoulder blades back and straighten through the crown of your head and your tailbone. Exhale, high plank. Bring your hands toward the mat. Bring your feet toward the back of the mat. Be on your own. Come to your toes And here we are in high plank or push-up position. For a chaturanga, you're going to hinge, 90-degree bend at your elbows. And then inhale, upward dog, press your chest through. Keep your soles of your top of the feet on the mat and press your thighs up. And then exhale, downward facing dog. You have options here. You don't have to do this version every time. You can come to a high plank, so push-up position, hinge forward, release your knees to the mat, then 90 degrees here. Inhale, upward facing dog, pull your chest through, but leave your thighs on the mat. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Or the last option is not a ranga and you just stay in downward facing dog. So at any time in your practice, you can take any of these options. So let's move through our Sun A a couple times, and then we'll get this party started. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Option for knees, option to skip. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Listen for the change here. Inhale, exhale, press into your downward facing dog once again. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Try to change it up. Step one foot and then the other on each side when you come to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. So sit deep. Sit as if you're sitting in an invisible chair. Take your arms with your biceps by your ears. Shoulder blades back and down. Suck your belly button to your spine to engage. And then glue your thighs, your inner thighs together. Sit a little deeper. Bring your hands into heart center if your shoulders are talking to you and they feel pretty fired up already, or keep them by your ears. Sit a little deeper. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice straight spine. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Press the sole of your foot on your right side toward the back wall. Stretch through your left leg and make sure your hips are even with each other. Press through your palms to stretch your chest toward your thigh and engage your core. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your right foot through and place it between your hands. Stack your knee over your ankle so that you have a 90-degree bend in your right leg. Now come on your left foot on your toes and straighten with a micro bend in your left leg. Now surf it out here. Surfing it out means straightening and bending, straightening and bending, just like that. Starting to warm up your legs. Straighten through your spine. You could even come to the ground as we surf it out for a half split. Come back to your low lunge. And inhale, crescent lunge. So here, you are going to keep your knee stacked over your ankle on your right side. Your toes are, ankles stacked over your toes on your left side. Your hips are even, and your arms are in mountain pose. Continue to find your breath. Inhales and exhales, engage your belly. This whole time we're going to talk about engaging your belly because your core is what helps you with balance, creating heat, all the fun stuff. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Turn your left foot parallel to the short end of your mat. Stack your right knee over your right ankle. Bring your arms to a T. Shoulder blades back and down, core engaged, hips tucked under, and then take your gaze over your right fingertips. Continue to find your breath. Inhale. Exhale, extend your fingertips toward the front of the room, and then exhale to a inhale, exhale, extended side angle. Knew I would get it. Extended side angle. So press your right palm into your right knee. Tuck your arms to 6 and 12 and take your gaze toward your left hand. Inhale, reverse warrior. So bring your left hand toward your left thigh and high five the back room with your right palm. The back of the room, high five. Stretch through the right side of your body and take your gaze up. One more deep inhale. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. What we do on the right, we must do on the left. So inhale your left leg high. Extend the sole of your foot toward the back wall. Keep your hips in one line. Press your chest toward your thigh. Inhale and exhale, low lunge. So bring your left leg through and place it between your fingertips. Stack your knee over your ankle and your ankle over your toes on the right side. Start to surf it out again here. So bend and straighten through your legs. Our goal is to strive for balance. This is called yoga practice not perfect for a reason. Come to your knee on this side if you did so on the other. Come back to your low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Inhale, crescent lunge. So keep your bend in your left knee, stack your toes on your right, and then bring your arms into mountain. Make sure your hips are straight to the front of the room. Shoulder blades are back and down, and core is engaged. Squeeze your glute on your right side too to help with your balance. We're building heat here. Sit a little deeper in your lunge. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. So turn your right foot parallel with your mat. Keep a nice bend in your left knee. Take your gaze over your left fingertips, arms to a T, shoulder blades back and down. There we go, perfect. Inhale. Exhale, extend your fingertips to the front of the room and then tuck your hands to 6 and 12, bringing your left wrist to your left knee. Gaze toward your right for extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. So high five the back wall with your left hand. Take your right hand toward your thigh and stretch through the left side of your body. Keeping your left knee bent the whole time. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Option to drop to your knees. Option to skip. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We will run through that twice. So let's go. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. One more, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, sit deeper. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit deeper. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, sit deeper. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out here. Press through to your chest and your thighs. Inhale, come to a high plank. Exhale, hold it. Continue to find breath. Build strength through your arms and through your core. Start to tap your toes toward the outside of your mat. Right, center, left, center. Right, center, left, center. Keep a straight spine. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. 4 more on each side. One more on each side. All right, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find your breath once again. Be grateful for the challenge. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Listen for the change here. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, bring your hands into heart center. Inhale, extend the crown of your head toward the front of the room. And then exhale, revolved crescent. So bring your knee to the mat for stability. You could curl your toes or place the top of your foot flat. Press through your palms and stretch through your body. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head, and exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, exhale, twist. One more deep inhale. And then exhale, release your palms to the mat, toe heel of your right foot toward the corner of your mat, and then extend your left leg long for runner's lunge. Start to move your head side to side. You can let your ankle release toward the side if that feels right in your body. If it feels right to you, you can release your arms to your forearms like such. Whatever feels good to you. This is your practice, your body. Find your breath. Hear that ocean quality to it. When you're ready, come back to your palms. Come back to a crescent lunge. Inhale, and then exhale to a plank pose. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. What we do on the right, we must do on the left. So inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Sit deep into your left knee, hips toward the front of the room, core engaged. Inhale, bring your hands into heart center. Exhale, lengthen your crown of your head toward the front of the room. And then exhale to a revolved crescent on this side. Drop your knee, your right knee to the ground. If you uncurled your toes, do the same on this side. If you kept uncurled, again, do the same. Strive for balance. It's the name of the game. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head, and exhale, twist deeper. It's as if your body is a towel, and we're wringing out that towel. Press through your palms. Inhale. Exhale, release your palms to the mat to heel your left foot to the edge of your mat, and then extend through your right leg. Take a gaze over your right leg, make sure it's nice and straight. If you released your ankle on the other side, do it on this side too. If you came to your forearms on the other side, again, do it on the other side too. Let your body let go wherever you can. You're gonna feel a stretch. Find what doesn't serve you and let it go. Bring your palms to the mat. Come back to a crescent lunge, or a lunge, lunge. Inhale. Exhale, high plank. Hold it. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Runner's lunge can make your hips feel pretty stretchy. So make sure you walk your dog. Your dog's lucky today, you're getting a lot of walks. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up once again, all the way to standing. Moving into our balancing series. So, core is really important here. Engage your core, engage your quadriceps. So inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, come to a seat for eagle pose. So bring your right arm underneath your left. So swing it underneath. Bring your hands to touch like this, or grab onto either of your shoulders if that feels better to your body. Engage your core. Press your palms together and then sit a little deeper. Bring your right leg and cross it over your left. You can cross it like this or leave it on the ground as a kickstand. Engage your core. Bring your elbows in line with your shoulders. You should feel a nice stretch through the back of your shoulder blades. Take your gaze up. Inhale, exhale, sit in a little deeper. Twist. Inhale, mountain pose. Shake it out. What we do on the right, we must do on the left. So inhale, exhale, come to a seat. Bring your left arm underneath your right. Bring your palms to touch. Or if you grabbed your shoulders on this side too. Sit a little deeper. Bring your left leg over your right. If you used it as a kickstand on your other side, do it on this as well. Strive for balance, people. Inhale. Bring your elbows in line with your shoulders. Feel the stretch through your shoulder blades and find a point of focus. Sit a little deeper. In yoga, we call focus drishti. Find a still object and stare at it. Inhale, release. Inhale, mountain pose, shake it out. Exhale, bring your hands into heart center. Stand at attention. Take a few breaths here. Come back to the intention we set earlier in the class. Press through your palms. Inhale. Exhale, tree pose. So trees look really different. There's many different variations. So if you take your right, you bring your weight into your left foot, and then you make a branch or a tree on your right side. That could be using your foot here on your ankle as a kickstand. Bring your foot on your shin here, if that feels better. Or you can bring the sole of your foot to your inner thigh, keeping your hips open. Avoid your knee. Your knee is supposed to go front and back. not side to side, so we want to make sure we stay safe. Safety is key. Continue to find your drishti, that point of focus. It might be a speck on the wall in front of you. Inhale and then exhale, or follow your tree over. It's okay, if you fall out, just come back in. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, bring your hands into heart center. Bring your weight into your right foot and find balance. So what you did on the right, you do on the left. So if you took your ankle, take your ankle. If you took your shin, take your shin. If you took your thigh, like I did, take your thigh. Hips forward, like, laser beams coming out of your hips. Here, when you find your drishti and your point of focus, engage your core as well, you can grow branches. So that might look like just putting your arms open, arms over your head. Some people like to move them around like a tree swaying in the wind. Whatever feels right to you. Trees, bring your hands into heart center. And then exhale, release, pedal it out here. Inhale, mountain pose. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high little plank chaturanga or skip. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew, my hips are tight, so I have you pedal it out again here. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. So bring a bend in your right knee, 45 or 30 degree in your left foot. So it could be facing, like, for me, it's my door. But just facing a little out. This is called a warrior one. Bring your arms into mountain pose, and your hips should be square with the front of the room. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. We've been here before, so sit deep in your right knee. Stack it over your ankle. Arms at a T. Changing here. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle. Tick-tock your hands to 6 and 12 again. And your body should be nice and straight. I like to think about the ice cream in an ice cream sandwich before it melts. It's a nice white straight line between the beautiful cakey goodness on the outside. Inhale, come to standing. Bring your arms to a T. Bring your right foot parallel with your left. Inhale, take a baby back bend and gaze toward the ceiling. Exhale, forward, wide-legged forward fold. So hinge at your hips, bring your hands toward the ground, and release. Continue to find your breath. You should feel a nice stretch through the back of your hamstrings. If it feels right to you, you can grab on to your outside of your feet and then press your weight into the ball of your feet to get a better stretch in the back of your legs. Skandasana is what we're going to take next. I like to call it ninja because it looks kind of like a ninja. So bend your left leg and straighten through your right. Flex your foot on your right side. If you want to challenge, you can bring your hands to heart center for balance, or just leave them at the mat. The goal is to feel a stretch through your back leg. Now, inhale, and exhale, swap it over. So bend through your right leg, extend through your left. If you found balance, find balance again. I'll do it on the other side so hopefully you could have a better view of what this looks like. Inhale back to center. Bring your arms to a T and roll up to standing. Exhale to a warrior two. Inhale to a reverse warrior, so high five the back wall. And then exhale, hide a little plank chaturanga, or hold a plank. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one on this side. So bring your hips to the front of the room. Sorry, adjusting here. Hips to the front of the room. Arms at mountain. Bend through your left knee. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. So bend through your left knee. Parallel your right foot toward the short end of your mat. Take your gaze over your left fingertips. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale. Exhale, extend through or straighten through your left leg. Nice and straight. Inhale. Exhale, triangle on this side. So press your fingertips toward the front of the room. Tuck your arms to 6 and 12. Take your gaze toward your right fingertips. Keep your body nice and flat, like we talked about earlier, nice and straight. Engage through your core. Inhale back to standing. Straighten your leg and make sure that they're both facing the same direction, like a number 11. Hold hands with yourself, or chest extension. I like to call it holding hands with yourself. So basically grab on to your fingers, just like you're holding hands. Or you can actually just grab on to your forearms like such. Inhale, take a gaze toward the ceiling. And exhale, wide-legged forward fold once again. If this is too much for you, you can release toward the ground at any time. Skandasana on this side. So we're going to bend through our right leg, straighten our left, flex through your toes, come to a balance if you did on the other side. Feel the stretch through your hamstring. Inhale and exhale, switch it up. So bring the weight into your left foot, straighten through your right, and balance if you did on the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Bring your arms to a T and then roll up. Exhale to a warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, hide a little plank chaturanga. Or hold plank like I did last time. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. So half pigeon is bending your shin toward the long side of your mat, bringing your knee toward your right wrist, and make sure that your left leg is nice and long behind you. So you might need to take a gaze back because sometimes it curls under, so make sure it's nice and straight. You should feel a stretch through your right hip, the outer hip. If it feels right to you, you can actually move and bring your forearms toward the mat. Just continue to feel the stretch through your hip. So you might need to push your hip a little back to feel that nice hip stretch. Let go of what does not serve you, what doesn't bring you joy, and be grateful for all the things that do. your family, your friends, the wonderful weather we have here in Colorado, the beautiful mountains. On your next inhale, come to your palms, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high, exhale, pigeon on your left. So this might feel different. Our body, we have dominant sides, so it might feel more stretchy, less stretchy, more tension, less tension. Just observe the differences and strive again for balance. It's our goal. So if you came to your forearms, come to your forearms on this side. Feel the stretch through your hip. Let go of all the tension you might have. On your next inhale, come back to your palms. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come to a plank. And exhale, lower all the way down. Bring your chin to the mat. Inhale. Exhale all of your stale air out. And then inhale to a baby cobra. So press your chest up. Bring the weight light in your fingers. You might be able to pull them up. Stretch through your lower back. Press through the tops of your feet. Create a tail with your legs, like a baby cobra. Inhale a little bit farther up. And then exhale, bring your right cheek toward the mat and take your gaze toward the right. Find your breath. Inhale, bring your hands toward the mat once again. Bring your thighs to meet, feet to meet. Create that nice long tail. Bring your chicken wings in. Inhale. Exhale all your stale air out. And inhale, second set of baby cobra to stretch through our spine. Inhale, take it a little deeper. And exhale, release your left or right ear to the mat. Take your gaze left. Inhale, come to standing on your knees. All right, cool. So bring your hands as if they're in your back pocket. I'll do it this way so you can see. Normally I face forward. So bring your hands as if they're in your back pocket. Stack your hips over your knees. Press your hands into your lower back and take your gaze toward the ceiling. Press your hips forward, but keep your hips in front of your knees, not behind. Take your gaze toward the ceiling. Stretch through your chest. This is the biggest heart opener we will have. Inhale. Exhale a little deeper, release. Inhale, come back to standing. And then sit on your heels. You could do all of that facing the same direction. You do not have to turn. I just wanted for you to see a little bit what I was doing. Kick your feet toward the front of the mat. Take your arms over your head and exhale for a straight-legged forward fold. So keep your spine nice and straight. We sit all day, we curve our spine, so this is our chance to stretch through our spine. So lengthen and then grab onto your big toes. Keep it nice and straight. Inhale, Exhale, bend your elbows and stretch your chest a little bit forward. Inhale. Exhale, release. Scoot your body so that you're in the middle of your mat. And then come to your back. Inhale, bring your knees into heart center. Rock side to side to give yourself a mini back bend or back rub. Inhale. Exhale, release your left leg long. Bring your right knee into your right underarm pit. That's what I call it, or just underarm. Avoid your rib cage. Inhale. Exhale, bring it a little deeper, a little closer toward your shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, supine twist. So bring your right palm toward the mat, left hand on your right knee, and then bring your right side of your body over your left. So bring your right knee over the left side of your body. If this doesn't feel comfortable to you, option to stack your knees like such. It gives you that same twist through your body. Shoulders should be touching the mat at all times. Continue to find your breath here. Inhale your knees back into heart center. Exhale your right knee long, or right leg long, and bring your left knee closer to your chest. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left knee toward your left shoulder, avoiding your rib cage. Inhale. Exhale, supine twist on your left. So bring your right hand to your right knee. Bring your left knee over the right side of your body. Left hand toward a T. Take your gaze towards your left fingertips. If you stacked your knees on the other side, do it again on this side. Same sensation. It just depends on how flexible you are in your body. This is your practice, so observe where your body is. Be grateful for where your body is. Inhale, bring your knees into heart center. Forgot to say this before, but you need to have 8 hugs. You should be getting half of those in this yoga practice with yourself, so FYI. Inhale, and exhale, release to our final resting posture, Shavasana. Extend your legs long, palms long, open to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale through your mouth. Start to imagine our mountains on a beautiful spring day where the sky is blue with puffy white clouds. Think about all the colors of Pikes Peak Mountain and the mountain in general. You have green, all the trees and shrubs. You have hues of purple and deep blue. There's still specks of snow on the mountains, so bright white pops through. And you have the striking, beautiful red rock. Think about what joy all of those colors and what that mountain means to you. It might be a challenge that one day you'll climb it, or it might be just awe from observing its beauty. I am grateful for you to do for the world. Start to find movement through your fingertips and your toes. Rotate through your ankles and your wrists. Think about your favorite side. We all have one. Right is for energy, and left is for restoration. Come to the fetal position on your favorite side. Turn to forward rounding. Back. Turn around. And next inhale, come to a seated position. Bring your hands to heart center or put them on your knees, whatever feels better for you. I am so thankful and grateful that I get the opportunity to do what I love to do for the people I care about. The light, love, and student in me bows and thanks the light, love, and teacher in every single one of you. Namaste.